I want you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Fight hard but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck.
Champion against champion. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to First Strike Podcast, episode 13. I'm your host, Christian.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Lou.
And I'm Camilla. Welcome to MMA Fighting.
Oh, yeah!
We
got a new person?
That's right.
Yes.
Lukaku Vasily Lomachenko. All right. I'm crazy.
All right. Now that he recently saw the movie Split and he's caught up in another personality.
Though. I want to
Great
see
movie.
It. I want to see
I loved it.
Is it?
Did you hear about all the other...
Don't tell me nothing.
All right, cool.
We're going to watch it on the Fire Stick illegally. Don't catch us. Don't.
Yeah, guess what I saw instead of Split?
What's up?
Triple X.
Which was, did you like it?
It was horrible.
Of course it
Why
was.
you
It had
wasting
Michael
money on that?
Bisping. You hit me with a book. I can't get over
I
it.
actually liked his part in the movie though. For some reason, I think
That was supposed to be Connor.
Was it a champion? Really?
Yeah, he was originally supposed to have that role.
But he wisely withdrew.
Horrible.
I mean,
Horrible
Michael Bisping
film.
looked like he had a bag off of that.
Horrible film.
Would he have that
I
lazy
mean, that's the
eye,
movie.
or-
That's the movie. He
I
came straight out of the
I know
set
the
to win
movies
the
they probably
title.
fixed it because he
Oh,
has like
yeah.
a bit of a lazy eye.
Yeah.
So,
In real life?
yeah.
I didn't even know.
I forget why. There's a reason he could get surgery to fix it, but then he can't fight.
Oh,
So
it's either like
he's-
pick one.
Yeah, so he's fighting until he's done. He'll
He'll
get
get it.
surgery.
He'll get it eventually.
Observe it. I think it's the left eye or
I'm not
possibly
sure.
the right, but you just know one is fucked up. With it. One doesn't look the same way as the other.
Yeah, but horrible film.
Well, that's Jesse's recommendation for the week. Do not watch that film. Well, we saw these films a while ago because we missed a few days.
Oh, you saw Split on day one. When did that
Yeah, it was last Friday.
come out? Okay.
But that we were supposed to do the podcast, but I was watching the movie and then actually went there.
No, you didn't get out till late.
I got there an hour early and it was still sold out.
That's crazy.
It was ridiculous.
Those horror movies in the winter sell.
Yeah, so I had to wait another 3 hours, and by that time when we came back, Jesse was asleep.
Was it scary,
I was
or was it
dumb
more
tired.
of a
Psychological thriller.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. We
But-
say movie talk. Though.
Yeah, movie talk.
We gotta do that.
I mean, at least we did Michael Bisping, right? That's
yeah,
kinda-
yeah, Michael Bisping.
But yeah, just to make up for the lost time, last thing we did talk about was the PJ Penn and
PJ?
Peanut butter and jelly.
I said PJ. I said PJ.
BJ.
I said BJ.
You said PJ.
I said
You
PJ.
said
Nah, well, BJ Penn.
Yes, BJ Penn showed up for money.
Yeah.
Not even that much,
He
too.
only got 300,000, I think.
That's well. I mean, I think any veteran should get.
I think it
that,
was
you know.
150. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But
Either
either way,
somewhere.
I mean, that's good pay for getting your face kicked a few rounds. You know, it's just
Yeah, right.
sparring until he got hit with
it
that
should have
front
been.
kick.
It should have been called in the first
He looks-
because BJ just wasn't doing anything.
He looks awful. He's.
Just staying in
How many
retirement.
times is he gonna fool his OG fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I'm coming back for that title. No, you can't even make it past the top 10.
He
I
hasn't
mean, that
even-
Yair Rodriguez looks like he's no
Talented kid,
joke.
talented kid. He's
He
small,
put on a show.
but he definitely
Anybody
flies.
looks good against a punching bag.
Seriously, that guy was standing there just taking it.
That dude got a future though, man.
Yeah,
And within the next year or so.
How old is he? Do you know?
Like 25?
Not
23?
older. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
he's
he's in
below
his-
the 25
yeah,
mark.
20s,
Yeah, he's probably not older than 25.
He might be
26.
my age, which makes me fucking feel like shit, you know.
right?
Because he's over here karate sizing and taekwondoing motherfuckers. And we're talking about him doing it.
Well, for those who didn't see the fight, just watch the highlight. I mean, the
Yes,
whole
it's the whole fight.
the whole
The
fight's a
highlights.
highlight.
Yeah, for real.
BJ Penn got TKO'd or knocked out in the second
TKO'd.
round. TKO'd.
I give him credit for 40, how old? Or is he? No, he's not even 40. Is
No,
he?
he's 38.
Yeah,
BJ
for a
Penn, yeah, he's
38-year-old, he still could take a whooping because Yair started flapping his hands like this, trying to get the rep like Donkey Kong, motherfucker. Hitting the drums on his head.
But yeah, I mean,
The thing is that he didn't even announce his retirement yet. So
I was just about to ask that.
I think
done?
he's gonna come back.
You hear that post interview with Jesse Pinkman, his coach?
What?
He said, you know,
Wait, hold on. Jesse Pinkman?
his coach looks like Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, I thought that was his name. I was about to say.
No,
You
it's,
talking about the guy from
Perillo.
Breaking Bad?
Perillo is his last name, but he looks like an older Jesse Pinkman. He basically suggested that BJ should retire. If you listen to that interview,
Kenny
he's
Florian said he should retire too.
yeah, of course, everybody and their mothers know. Because his last fight after that was another one where he just stood there and took strikes to the head
Frankie Edgar,
repeatedly. Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
piss poor.
so what you suggest for BJ? Do you want BJ Penn to retire?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Don't fool me.
Do you think
don't,
he is?
No.
I think he wants to go out like Uriah, but you can't go out like that.
I think he waited too long to go out like Uriah.
I gotta give him like DC credit. These older gentlemen like Michael Bisping too. They look so much better than what BJ showed
I mean,
us.
Anderson's around the same age too, right?
Yeah.
He
but
doesn't
he's-
look as bad as
Anderson's
BJ Penn.
in 40s now.
But he's losing fights.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look as
But he
bad
has
as
no
BJ
way, yeah.
Penn though.
Okay.
He
What happened with
competes, though.
DC could happen to anyone who comes in
But
underweight.
DC started late.
Anderson weighed in at 198, and I know DC bumped up the next day to 225. So it was just
Oh, you're
bullshit
talking about his fight with Cormier.
Yeah, that was his latest loss, so that's the biggest bullshit.
Yeah, that don't necessarily.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was a winner for taking the fight, in my opinion.
A few days notice, and he's
2
standing
days, I
with him.
think, 2 or 1. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Ridiculous. Freaking John Jones. But what do you see next for Yair?
Cub Swanson would be
Yeah.
fun.
Dude,
But
Oh, that's a fun
That'd be
Cub
fight.
Swanson be
Slug.
stripping
Duho and
off.
Troy. Give him Duho and Troy. Give everybody Duho and
No,
Troy.
I want Duho Troy to get some momentum because he just
Yeah.
came off
So,
the loss.
get a few wins.
But Cub Swanson's gonna knock this guy down too. He's killing all the fun prospects,
Right?
and he
I mean-
fucking bummed because he can't beat the top.
That's
three.
what happens when
You
you're a
can't beat-
gatekeeper.
You can't beat Aldo.
He
can't
keeping
beat
all the
Edgar.
fun prospects out of the lane. He
Yeah.
said, "Stay the fuck out."
I mean, he's just keeping them where they belong in that case.
yeah, I know.
Because
I
they're not ready for the top yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If
I mean,
Yair
Yair got
does-
potential,
If
but-
he does fight Cub, I think I would hope he
They
would
wouldn't
pull
give
it
him
out
Cub.
against Cub just to get a new star into the UFC now because Cub, he's a veteran and I don't know, just Cub.
Cub's
I
gonna
don't
shut him
think he'll
down
ever.
completely.
I don't think he'll ever compete for a championship at 145.
And I think to be honest, yeah, you're small for that weight.
Yeah.
Like you gotta realize, Chad Mendes was competing at that, and he's a big boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're small. I think he could even cut to 135, but I mean, he's doing well at 145 right now. So I definitely see Cub Swanson next for him. And BJ should take some bum like in Bellator. If he still fights,
BJ Penn
go to Bellator.
UFC
no.
got
go to Extreme Cage Fighting or something.
UFC got to stop paying this guy.
Submission Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sugg. He'd probably be pretty good at that.
But speaking of Bellator, they had an event recently too. Last week.
Oh,
Did you get to
yeah.
see any of the fights, Christian?
Yeah, I saw him. I saw them all. Just remind me.
The
They
only,
don't
the
forget-
only,
Chael and
only
Tito
one
Ortiz.
I remember are the Paul Daly one.
Of
and the
course,
Chip.
that's
Did you
that's
see
an
Paul Daly
early
dominate that
candidate.
guy?
Early candidate
Oh my
of knockout of
god!
the year.
Me and Jesse, I think we
We were
recording.
doing our NBA
We were recording
podcast,
an NBA podcast.
And I threw on Bellator just
Yeah.
to watch
Oh,
what Chael would
Bellator's
do.
on tonight too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
9:00.
And I was talking about something in the NBA, and then Christian was paying attention to the TV, and he
I pointed to the screen.
He tapped me on my shoulder like multiple times, and I just realized
That
like
flying knee was.
Paul Daly
my
just
God.
kept showing the replay of the
Didn't he
flying
get
knee, and I was just like,
Spinning
oh my
backwards
god.
too, right?
He started with spinning elbow, boom, to exit the cage, and then he throws that flying knee.
That's John Jones like.
That was
That was Brennan Ward away. He was sleeping for days.
And
They
then-
couldn't wake him up for a week.
Truthfully,
He's still
I didn't
sleeping.
really pay attention to Chael and Tito fight.
I did. I watched it while
Dude,
you were
Chael
talking.
looks like the one that
Chael
should be
looks
retiring in my
real.
opinion.
I
Look,
thought he retired.
After he lost, he called out Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah.
He's
Why?
been wanting that
And
fight.
Mendelay's gonna be on horse juice,
Yeah.
horse serum, Captain America juice. He's gonna be
They don't care in Bellator.
No, they do, but I don't think their testing is as strict as the UFC's. They probably have like a preset date where you're supposed to test, so most fighters come off before it comes.
I'm glad Tito won though, because I had Tito winning.
He
against Chael.
retired.
Tito was
Everybody
much better.
Yeah,
retired.
Tito retired. I think he's about in his 40s.
I thought
as
he
well.
retired too, though,
Well,
to be
granted-
honest.
Well, granted, Chael did have that one choke, but then
Yeah, they were saying the
I
fight
know
was fixed.
because they showed that he tapped like Chael somewhere, and
Yeah.
then he let go of the choke
Yeah.
immediately. It was weird. It was weird. I don't think it was fixed because Chael usually whimpers and gives up when there's too much adversity.
Yeah.
He always does. Always has. His last fight was Shot Evans, John Jones before that. He just
Anderson
quits.
Silva twice. Yeah.
Yeah, he just quits. Pussy.
Yeah.
But we were looking at some of his trash talk before the fight. I think he speaks better than Conor. Now, Conor, I think, is so fun when he talks. And he says, fuck you! But Chael says the shit that you write off books. That you script write this kind of stuff. He's so funny.
You think arguably he's a better trash talker than
Well, I
Conor?
like Conor's better because he's more vulgar. But when it comes to like the precision and the way he speaks, he doesn't stutter. He just gives a line that comes out of a movie, what it sounds like. And you ever heard talking about his bad days in Western Oregon?
Yeah. He's a good trash talker, but
Yeah.
not above Conor.
Remember, I sent Jesse in the group chat one of the first fights in the Bellator event, there was a fighter named Christian Gonzalez.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to say that, guys, I grew a foot. And
Yeah.
I gained how much weight was it? I think he was a middleweight,
How
right?
much do you weigh now?
I weigh. Yeah, he was 6'4" and like
Ooh,
he was
He was like 170
yeah,
jacked.
it was 170. So I gained 50 pounds as well.
How did Christian Gonzalez do?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit it with the follow up.
You gotta watch him.
Yeah. But that was what we missed for the last 2 weeks fighting wise. Before we get to this fight night, do you want to do the fight night before we get to the news?
Yeah, we'll do fight night, then we'll do the news.
All right. So we have a fight night coming up tomorrow. So we are gonna get this up today. But I don't know what fight you guys want to specifically talk
Just
about.
do the last 6.
The last 6?
Yeah.
All right.
Those are the big named fighters.
So we got the early prelim starting at 5 p.m.
Yeah, this card is starting really early today.
Wait, what time is this fight? Aljamain?
Well, it's the prelims start at 5 p.m. and Rafael.
Damn,
he's
I'm
one
so
of the
pissed.
last fight. I don't know if you'll be
Aljamain, that's a high quality fight there. That's not
That's
even
what
on the
I'm
main
saying.
card. It's annoying.
of a fight night.
It's annoying.
Like, I mean, I don't know who Alex Caceres is.
Oh, he almost beat Yair Rodriguez,
Yeah.
so he's all right.
He got the fro.
But over Rafael, he's the fourth
I know.
fourth ring. But let's start off with that fight. Rafael, I can't pronounce the last name.
Assunção.
Unsuncio. Unsuncio versus Aljamain Sterling. What you guys think of this fight?
They're both coming off L's,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Rafael lost to TJ at 200.
Yep,
UFC
and then
200.
Brian the Bitch Caraway beat Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling's weakest flaw I'd see here is the overall size. Rafael's a big guy for his division. Also, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt, so I see a big advantage if he starts pounding Aljamain on the floor with the same way Brian Caraway beat him.
Yeah.
So, but Aljamain is a up and comer, man. I really had a lot of hopes for him when he first started. He's good. He's overall well-rounded, and it's a fun fight, I think.
Jesse?
No, I agree. I think it's going to be a real good fight.
I know, I'm pissed it's not on the main card.
Yeah, me too. Because he's a good name for UFC, and he has a bright future. And like you said, he's a good all-around fighter. And I'm surprised he's not on the main card. But this UFC Fight Night card in Denver it's stacked.
I know.
It's looking better than UFC 208, like you said.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously.
Well, I know Jesse is the one who does more predictions, but like, who you think will win?
It's a tough fight.
Too
man.
close to
Really
call,
tough.
in my opinion. I don't know.
I
We'll have
mean,
to wait and see.
it'll be a good look for Aljamain,
I
but
think the striking advantage goes to Aljamain.
Yeah.
And most certainly the grappling goes to Rafael. But I know the fight will incorporate both.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a toss-up.
Yeah.
It really is.
MMA, you never know.
And Aljamain's a wrestler, and he trains with Weidman, Ray Longo.
Mm-hmm.
He's got good coaching behind him. I have no idea who Rafael's training with.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's one of those ghosts.
You gotta give it to him. He beat TJ back in the day, though.
Oh, nobody beats TJ now.
Oh, no.
maybe Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, then we got the next fight: Nate Marquette versus Sam
Marquardt.
Alvey. Marquardt.
Yeah, man. Nate Marquardt has been everywhere. He's been from Bellator. No, I don't think he ever been Bellator, but Strikeforce. He knocked out Tyron Woodley.
He fought so many fights.
Yeah,
Man. 38, 16, and 2.
Yeah, did you hear what he said? He knocked out Tyron Woodley.
He cleaned him
That's
up.
Strikeforce.
Oh yeah.
But
I
granted,
actually
he was
remember
on some fucking testosterone.
Yeah.
He was. It was true. He was on that replacement therapy at the time. But he beat the shit out of Tyron. And Tyron went to sleep before he hit the floor, so it was that bad of a knockout.
Folded like a chair.
Yeah, Nate. I mean, Nate used to have it. He used to be one of those top middleweights, and I recall a time where he was up for title contention until Chael beat the crap out of him.
He's not even ranked anymore.
Yeah. No. So he's fallen. Who's he fighting?
Sam Alvey. I never heard of this guy.
Who? I've heard of Alvey, but I don't know.
Sam Smile and Alvey.
Do they give records for the UFC only? Oh no.
Wow, 29-8 for Alvey. That's a pretty good record.
It's a pretty good record, but where did he fight is the question. Let's figure that
I
out.
want to see how many wins how's he doing in the UFC.
What trash cans?
Let's see. Come on, expand. All right, let's bring it back. I mean, all his fights here, but they only show the UFC fights. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
how's
7,
he
8,
doing?
9, 10. And out of those 10 fights, he lost 3 of them. So he's
That's not
7
bad at
and
all.
3.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I mean,
Lost to Derek Brunson. So
and Derek Brunson's he's fighting A Silva in 208. But yeah, and Nate Marquardt has power, and that's for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up TKOing Sam Alvey.
Sam Alvey. Yeah. As my dog is
scratching on the fucking door.
Scratching on the door. Let me take care of that as you guys talk about the next fight. And the next fight is that guy who.
That guy.
The guy who. The guy that I said shouldn't have been on the card instead of I can't pronounce his name. Alex Caceres versus Jason Knight.
Yeah, man. Alex Caceres coming up. I mean, he did have that fight with Yair, and that shit was fun.
Hell yeah.
That was a 5-round main event, and the whole time they were just throwing. I enjoyed that fight a lot, but Alex Caceres is no way he's just one of those guys that fits in the middle. He's lost to some of the best. Like Uriah Faber's beating him up.
Yeah, he's sitting at 12-9.
I even think Frankie Edgar beat him up. He's fought the best. And unfortunately, he's just not that good. He's simply just one of those fighters that should be in the roster, but he's no one significant enough.
Just to let you know,
Jason Knight 18-2.
UFC again is differentiating the countries of USA and United States. So
it's a big difference.
I think USA, their president is still Barack, and the United States is Trump now. I'm not aware though.
Yeah.
You any word about Jason Knight? You guys heard of him?
No,
never. But
18-2, right?
Is he fresh, or does he have a UFC career record?
Check that right now. I mean, 18-2 is impressive, no matter where you are, almost.
Mm-hmm.
He has one fight of the night bonus, so that means he has. Let's see, he got 4 fights in the UFC, 3 fights in the UFC. This would be his 4th, and he's 2-1.
Okay.
So,
do you know the name that he lost to?
Tatsuya Kajira.
Okay.
Oh, I know who that is. Okay. Cub Swanson fought that guy. You remember that?
Who?
I think it was UFC 200. Tatsui Kawajiri.
Oh,
I can't
Japanese dude.
Yeah. They brought it out in one of those cards. I don't remember which one. But yeah, that's a big one. Yeah. It's a cool fun fact about Bruce Leroy. Is his nickname. He was in which Tough was he in? Do you remember? He was in one of the Tough series. I don't remember which specifically, but just a fun fact, he was a street fighter as well. There's another street fighter on this card as well.
I'm trying to remember.
There's 2 people who started in that reign where they would just straight up street fight and bare knuckled. He was one
Kimbo
of them.
Slice.
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice game?
Well, actually, one of them directly was around Kimbo Slice. His name is Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, that fight.
Yeah. He used to be a street fighter in Florida.
So, Jesse, do you got any predictions on this fight?
Maybe Jason Knight pulling it out. He's sitting at 18-2.
I don't understand why this isn't on the prelims.
Yeah, Caceres isn't that good of a fighter.
Well, I think both of these fighters, they probably put them on because of entertainment value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. More than their record.
Well, it's on TV. All the same.
Caceres throws some crazy strikes, and maybe he could get a nice.
One is
knockout.
Fox Sports 1, one is Fox. So you're gonna have more attention on Fox because it's the bigger network. That's the difference that I see. But the next fight, which is definitely main card worthy, especially for a fight night.
Andre Arlovski's going to sleep.
Okay.
You think so?
Next fight in Andre Arlovski versus Francis. Oh God, what's up with these names today?
He's a glass.
Nagano. I'm up. His nickname is the Predator.
Oh.
So
that's a big boy, man. He throws even a sloppy hit and is gonna put Andre
He's
to
ranked
sleep.
10. Good for him. If he beats Arlovski, he could be in there for title contention soon.
Seriously, and Arlovski should be on the way out. They should be transitioning. It's almost like a revolving door.
When he got beat by Stipe, because before that I think he was on like a 5
or 6 fight win streak, right?
And then Stipe just completely murdered him in one round, and I was like, oh, that's the send off to your career. Because then he lost to Josh Barnett a few months ago in September, and I think it was Fight Night, and I think it was in Russia, I believe. I'm not sure, but he lost to Josh Barnett, he lost to Stipe. And he has a glass chin.
Kicked right in the head by Alistair.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Arlovski could pull it off, maybe get a win. But this dude, Francis, he's 9-1. I'm trying to remember who he knocked out last in his last bout.
We'll figure it out.
I can look it up right now.
Yeah, he's
a
obviously
big dude.
He could slug.
A big dude. His last fight was Anthony Hamilton. He won by submission. Then his last knockout was against Bohan Mahajovic.
All right, that's great.
Yeah.
So just to give you some input on that. But yeah, he got performance of the night last fight he had, December 9th, 2016. So literally he fought little over a month ago.
That's great.
So active.
I like an active fighter.
That's active fighters next. We got Donald Cerrone.
Oh yeah.
Donald Cerrone versus Masvidal. What you guys think of that?
Donald Cerrone's getting performance of the night for another knockout, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Another what you call a can crusher?
I think Jorge's way too difficult. I think he is underlooked, but at the same time,
me too.
Ariel Helwani says probably a tough challenge for him. I really do think because we noticed in that Matt Brown fight at one point Donald started to wimp like in a point. I don't remember what, but Matt Brown was giving it to him, and I feel like Donald has always every time someone starts pressuring him, someone starts giving him a little bit of adversity, he starts to whimper and starts to quit. With Rafael Dos Anjos and Ben Henderson and Anthony Pettis beat the shit out of him.
Nate Diaz,
yeah. So, styles make fights, and I think this could be a big win for Jorge Masvidal.
Now, you guys have been more in tune with the rankings than I have, obviously, you being the more avid fans. But Donald Cerrone, he had been facing a lot of people under him, ranked-wise. What is that doing for his ranking? Is he even going up for that, or is he just staying neutral?
I think he stayed neutral when he beat Matt Brown at 5. Because he's
seriously,
5
Matt
now.
Brown was 14.
That's what I'm saying. Jorge is right now ranked 12.
But I guarantee you, he's gonna show that he's higher ranked against Donald, even if he loses. I think he's been practicing his head movement, which is good for Donald. Straight punches and. This guy's a brawler. I told you he's from Orlando with Kimbo Slice. He was fighting guys like 30, 40 pounds heavier than him, bare knuckle fight. I have respect for her. I really do. I like him.
How's his ground game?
It's okay. It's not as good as
Okay.
Donald is a wizard on the floor as well.
All right, Jesse, you got any winner for this fight, or?
You said Donald,
you said Donald's
I
winning.
got Donald with performance of the night.
Now, you did tell me before that Donald has something in tune, or that he wants.
Oh yeah,
wins, right?
he wants Tyron Woodley or Stephen Thompson after this fight. He believes he's the next in line for the welterweight belt.
Good for him.
Yeah, I believe he could be up there
I
for
don't know
contention.
if he could.
No, he can't. No,
all right.
That's the big leagues. He can't do that.
I just think he should fight Robbie Lawler because that was supposed to be the event.
Yeah, I think that's the
at
most,
205.
That makes the most sense.
Him and Robbie Lawler, I think everyone wants to see that. So before he does move on to, if he wants to fight for the title and the UFC makes that and promotes it the correct way, I think he should fight Robbie Lawler first and determine if he wins. Then
that'd be a good fight.
He should
Has
be
that
in.
happened? No, right?
No, they never fought before.
They were supposed to fight in New York, which should have made that card even bigger.
Oh yeah.
Both
There's
guys.
so many things that were supposed to make that card big.
The 208 card you're referring to?
No,
205 in New York. Remember Donald Cerrone was supposed to fight Robbie Lawler?
Oh, yeah.
And Robbie Lawler pulled out because he said he needs more time after what Tyron Woodley did.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Was there? Tim Kennedy, Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight
be
Gastelum.
huge.
Yeah. I mean, that card still ended up to be one
Cerrone
of
was
my
supposed to fight
favorites.
Gastelum.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, I remember more of that Tyron Woodley fight and the McGregor finish in general.
Yeah.
But it was a great experience for me. You guys want to move to the main event?
Yeah.
All right, we got these last names are gonna kill me.
Pena?
But I kind of know this one.
okay.
We got the number one contender Valentina
Shevchenko.
versus Juliana Pena.
You got that.
It's number one versus number two.
Bam.
It's what you would desire a matchup to be, right?
Oftentimes, but it seems like that doesn't happen
We get
anymore.
number two versus number seven.
Yeah.
Number one versus
the person that's paying attention to this matchup the most is the champion.
Yeah.
I believe Amanda Nunes is going to be obviously watching this fight very closely. Shevchenko.
Hasn't she faced her before, or has she not?
I think Shevchenko
I think she
lost
beat
to
her.
Amanda
I think she-
Nunes.
yeah, that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
Yeah,
even
I
beat
think
her.
Amanda Nunes beat her.
Yeah, I don't
gonna
remember
look
off
that
the
up.
top of my head. But Shevchenko's coming off a win
Amanda
against
Nunes.
Holly Holm, and she beat Holly Holm very, very badly. Her kickboxing
She's good.
is next level. Juliana Pena is coming off a UFC 200 win against Kat Zingano, I believe. And
Yeah, she grapple fucked her the whole
yeah,
night.
she believes that she's the best bantamweight in the world. If you beat Valentina and you want to slug with Amanda Nunes, that's your death wish.
I think that her grappling is her best choice against
of
Amanda
course.
Nunes. If she gets past Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Okay, so you have trouble with it too. I'm not the only one.
Shevchenko?
Valentina.
Yeah.
I don't think
yeah, I
Valentina. I mean, she wins great, but I don't see her beating Amanda Nunes
Oh,
at
no.
all.
No.
I see Pena having more of an edge.
Now, can you please explain to me where is she from? Because I never heard of this in my life. You're the college graduate. You gotta help.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
not
somewhere
not in
in
geography.
Not in
motherfucker.
geography.
I don't know who
Maybe
that is.
somewhere in Russia.
Kyrgyzstan.
Correct.
I don't know where that's from, but shout out to you. It has to be. It has to
Seriously.
be like a Russian.
I think she hangs out with Habib. You know, they flow in
around those people.
Maybe.
along
But,
with us. I always, Stipe Miocic. You think immediately Russia, but that
Yeah.
guy's
American.
so
Cleveland.
much homegrown like us from Cleveland.
Did you say you're a winner on this fight, Jess, or are you giving a winner?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm
These
gonna go with
fights,
Valentina.
like Aljamain.
They're all kind of up in the air, right?
Yeah, I'll give you credit. I mean, the most distinct I would say is like Jorge and Donald, but I think people are sleeping on Jorge. But overall,
Yeah,
they're
that's
good
okay.
matchups. They're good matchups.
So I mean, that's the best match.
Oh well, Andrei Arlovski should retire after this. That's
if he loses,
I know he's gonna get clipped up. I know it.
I thought he was retired too.
I usually don't predict shit, but I know he's gonna get clapped, and he's not gonna know where he is. He's gonna think it's 2007 when it's 2017. So
He's gonna ask for a champion. He's gonna ask for a championship shot.
he said, "Did they just take my belt?"
He's next for his belt back.
he was a
God.
champion. I don't remember when though.
Like
it might have been around that time.
2000.
Yeah, around that time.
Early days, man.
All right, Jess, what do you want to cover? All the news that we missed? I know there was a bunch.
I got you. Before we move on, though, did you hear about Amanda Nunes wanting to have a second belt like Conor?
She can if she wants.
Yeah.
It's
I
her
think-
choice. Holly Holm just pass it over, or that other girl.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that other one.
Yeah. You know, I think she's 46-0 in
Muay Thai.
Pennington.
I think she
The
might
hell?
whoop Holly
What's her
Holm's
name?
ass.
No,
Jermaine.
Ronda
If
Germain.
Holly Holm doesn't wisely incorporate wrestling in her striking, she's
yeah.
not gonna have as good of a night.
that fight is gonna be a brawl. I've
You
been
think
looking
Amanda
at-
could stand with Holly?
Of course,
Of course, yeah.
of course, man.
She got
Of
freaking
course,
bricks
because
for hands.
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
I was gonna say Lomachenko.
Trying to squeeze your guy in.
But yeah, I could see Amanda Nunes going either or with these two fights.
Whatever she wants, I'm telling you.
Julia Valentina or Holly Holm or the other chick, because these four girls are next level and they could be contenders.
I would prefer to see
for the
that.
belt.
I don't know how to pronounce the name. The one
Shevchenko.
the one that Holly Holm was fighting.
Gerondame.
Geronimo.
Lovely. You hit that.
How did I get that
Yeah.
I would like to see her and Amanda Nunes.
Me too.
go at it, and that's fun.
I believe Amanda Nunes beat her
would be
already.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I
That's
remember
great.
hearing that somewhere.
That's good. I mean, you can't
I
stop
think-
Amanda at the point. She has 4 losses, but it seems like you really can't judge a fighter off their losses because
Yeah.
right now she looked like
Right now she's in her prime.
anybody you throw in there. she's beat.
Juliana Pena just said, as I type in Amanda Nunes' name to find her who she lost to, it says Juliana Pena to Amanda Nunes, don't run to another division just yet.
Well, to Juliana Pena, get by your fight tomorrow
For
before
real.
you say shit.
Talking
like that.
before.
But she's saying she's the best bantamweight in the world right now, and I have no.
She's cute though, right?
Yeah, she's
MMA
pretty.
wives. What do we think?
Yeah, I thought she was pretty cute. I mean,
I know she's got that.
she's
like,
too brolic though. I
Spanish
can't.
ferocity behind her, you know. I wouldn't want to piss her off and come home late, you know.
Her boyfriend's a cop.
Where the fuck you been? Huh?
No, she's born in America.
Don't mean you don't have an accent.
That's true.
I did,
Man, get here. Hey.
yeah. Amanda Nunes did beat Jermaine Durandam. So
Fuck it, you know. She's just the
Damn.
champion of both divisions.
Yeah, she wins.
For real.
got
She
it,
give her
whatever.
belt up.
If Holly Holm gets by, that's good for her.
She won in the first round. So
Now should she retire?
there you go.
She should. She.
I hate this new thing that's happening where people just start retiring once it gets hard.
I don't know.
Like who, for
Who
example?
Holly Holm retired? She
Yeah.
just got popping. Who is she?
If Holly Holm retires, though, that's if she loses,
She's like
that'll be the
35, right?
First time in her career she lost three fights in a row.
Well, this is the first time I haven't heard of her since the Ronda fight.
What
like
was it?
since
Amanda
Come on.
Nunez is
I
talking
didn't
about.
hear of her till the Ronda fight. I'm saying.
Oh,
I don't know what's up with these spoiled people. Amanda Nunez is talking about 2 more fights and that's it.
no.
Yeah.
These
Amanda
people think they're
Nunes?
bigger than what they are.
I know. She said, 2 more fights and then I want to start a family. She said, who the fuck do you think you are?
One you're gonna adopt. It's not
One
gonna be that
MMA
hard.
money ain't like that.
Speaking of like
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes, her girlfriend won.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's right.
card with BJ Penn.
She treated her like she won like a fucking title or something. Congrats, baby, I love you. You did it. You champion like me.
You, what's that? I love you. Is it you who does it?
I love you, Mike.
I love you.
The Cuban Missile Crisis is coming after him. And Mike is ducking. Mike is ducking that with
He
that,
don't
that
want
missile.
that fight.
Yeah, he is.
He really ducking.
Well, I mean, somebody that retired. Well, we said should retire and actually did it. Jesse, talk about it. Tim Kennedy.
Oh yeah, Tim Kennedy. He officially announced his retirement.
I'm telling you, he's
Thank
one of those
God.
guys that you look at him, you're like, oh, that guy's a fucking animal. And then you see his performance with Kelvin Gastelum, you're like, who the fuck is this
He did
guy?
not look like no animal. in
Yeah,
that
seriously,
ring.
like, and his accolades just speak for themselves. He probably at least, I mean, he's on ISIS, like, top 10. They definitely love the guy.
Yeah, on his. 'cause
They can't wait to grab him.
I follow him on Instagram, and he was just like, "Oh, thank you, MMA, UFC fans, da 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 da." And at the end, the very end, he was like, "I want to thank all my military and support, blah blah blah."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, ISIS is looking for him, man. For real.
He's a fucking animal, though. Like, he definitely killed. You know that.
I'm glad he's retired though. The way he lost to Kelvin Gastelum,
He got killed.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, he's in the military, so he has his own way of making
He's
money.
making
He has no
money.
problem. And wasn't he
He
doing
a
something
TV
with Finding
show?
Hitler? I think he's doing like some
think
sort
so.
of. Oh, I was doing some documentary series on that. Nat
Honestly,
Geo.
he looks more like that than a fighter.
Well, you look at his physique, I think he's a gladiator in the flesh, but I guess not in the UFC octagon.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kevin Gastelum doesn't have the biggest physique
I know,
either.
isn't that ironic how that works? Sometimes,
He's fighting Vitor next too.
like, who's a good example? There's some.
He's gonna take out another old man.
Yeah, I don't get.
Hey, you remember Sokoju?
Who?
Sokoju? Oh, you don't know Sokoju?
It sounds familiar.
They call him the Predator. He's got like long dreads. He fights light
Oh,
heavyweight, shredded.
yes.
Every time you look at him, you're like, "Oh, that guy's gonna win," but he always loses.
I mean,
Just it's like looks ain't don't mean shit, man.
Yeah.
Looks don't mean shit.
In other news, we got Robbie Lawler looking for a new team. What do you think about that?
What team? That's the question.
Yeah, because he left American Top Team, and he's been there his whole career.
Greg Jackson can't.
AKA sounds nice.
Yeah.
AKA sounds real nice.
We don't
but
wanna
then he's
go
gonna
there.
end up pulling out every fight he comes in. Knee injuries, sucking Lukaku's dick. I don't blame him though. And then I just don't know. I mean, I think AKA sounds nice for him. I don't. Everyone goes to Greg Jackson's. Don't go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to.
I would.
Dwayne.
I mean, I always love Bang Muay Thai. It's
Dwayne
always
Bang.
good.
Maybe even what's the camp TC trains out of? Alliance. Why not?
DC. Oh,
Dom
sorry.
Cruz,
We gotta
Dom
fuck
Cruz,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, Alliance with Jeremy.
Too many
Stevens,
DCs.
Yeah, why
Kat
not?
Zingano.
I know that camp's for like maybe like lighter people, but Arlovsky trained at not Arlovsky.
Travis Brown, when he was actually good.
Yeah, when he had the footwork like Dominic Cruz at heavyweight.
I
And
know,
then
there's
he
this other guy,
went
Eric-
to Edmond.
Eric Perez, his last.
Didn't he leave his camp?
Who?
Brown.
We'll see. He hasn't picked. I don't think where though. Same way.
does he have any fights coming up?
Oh yeah,
He
he's fighting.
fights,
I'm not being racist. The Black Beast. This is literally his nickname. The Black Beast.
Who is it?
Derek Lewis.
Yes.
He's gonna get his
Oh,
head
yeah,
knocked
yeah,
off. No
yeah,
big
yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Travis Brown's retired.
Well, I
Yeah.
just want to say, whoever wins 208, the main event, just send the belt over to Amanda Nunes.
Just ship it
Seriously,
over,
just
right?
ship it over. Amazon ship.
Yeah.
He's on
Or
Prime.
2 day.
2 day prime. You think UFC got prime? They have to,
I
right?
Yeah, they have to. I
Yeah,
mean,
just,
they're worth.
just ship it over because if Amanda wants the belt, you can't do anything.
They're worth
about it.
$4 billion, so why not?
Is Amanda Nunes the baddest woman on the planet right now?
No,
Now, but
Joanna?
Cyborg.
Joanna.
Uh,
for sure.
well, I think Amanda crushes her because of size, but
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
But
why I would
Joanna's
pick Amanda.
undefeated.
Well, when
She's
we say
defended the
baddest,
belt
I mean
more.
it's
well, you talking about hot?
no, not at all.
Because
Not
none of
at
them
all.
win on that
Yeah.
category.
I don't know.
Oh, you like Joanna?
I'm saying
Oh,
Amanda
okay.
I love
Nunez,
Joanna.
because
Joanna's cute, but she's not thick enough for me.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about fighting.
What are we talking
The
about?
karate hottie is my favorite.
The karate. What was her name again?
Michelle Waters.
Michelle Watterson.
She wants to fight Rose
That's a good fight.
next. That's a great fight. Didn't you guys play that on UFC?
Yeah, me and
You and
Lou.
Lou?
Me and Louie got a rivalry right now. We that's why we haven't spoke to each other, or looked each other in the eyes.
Fuck
yet.
Rose.
Thug Rose. Namanunas.
Spe-
I hate
speaking
saying
of-
Now Eunice?
Namanunas.
Speaking of UFC 208, Anderson Silva got added with Derek Brunson.
Good, and he was training with Jacare the other day.
No, we just talked about him.
I think that's gonna be a really interesting.
But Anderson
fight.
Silva's been talking a lot of crazy stuff lately.
he always
such a
talks
fucking
crazy stuff.
moron.
He called out Connor, bro.
Where you gonna fight him? What universe are you
For real.
in? You
He
think
wants that last big money fight. Like, come on now.
He says he wants the title shot next. Like, he
No.
lost like
Now
5
Anderson's
fights.
185. Biggest kind of win is 170, right?
Connor would go up to 185. Like, just
I would
to
love
do
to
it.
see Musasi and Silva. That would be fun. They've never fought before, and they've
I
always
wouldn't.
been around.
I wouldn't
circles.
want to see Connor go to 185, but
Now,
he'd
worst
probably
case
do it.
scenario, Anderson loses. You see him
He's
done?
done. Yeah, he better.
I see
retire.
him done right now. I mean,
I mean, he could
I
cut to
don't.
170, man. He
To
was
be
pretty
honest.
fast at 170.
He fought there?
I can't see why
Yeah.
he can't get his title back. It's
He
Michael
fought Pride
Bisping.
now.
Yeah, but he's ranked 7th.
That's because they're being nice.
All right, but
He's not even a
you
top
act,
10.
No.
You act like what's his name? Just didn't fight Michael Bisping. Well, I can't think of his name. Dan Henderson.
That's a money fight.
So is Anderson Silva for a championship.
I think Anderson
They already
might beat
fought, though.
Michael Bisping. That's the
I
funny
know
thing.
that, but
He almost beat him.
Bisping's gonna be. It's
that too.
talking.
Controversial,
It's a
yeah.
controversial
Fucking
victory.
doing.
I can see it going another one.
That's all he's doing is Bisping's just talking. He's scared of that Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
He's scared. He just wants to hold on.
That's part of your news, right?
Yeah,
The
Bisping wants a money fight. He doesn't want to fight you all.
Wasn't he
Because he'll
calling
get
out
killed by
Tyrone?
Yoel.
He wants to fight GSP. He wants to fight Nick
GSP's
Diaz.
not even on the roster.
Diaz, Nick Diaz.
Yo, why do
You want to
people love
discredit
this?
yourself by fighting Nick Diaz.
He wanted to fight Tyron Woodley.
Nick Diaz's last win was what year?
2011.
It's not like that.
Oh wow,
Against BJ Penn.
Wow.
BJ
Holy
Penn, who
shit.
can't win a fight.
Holy shit, man! That's an elite fighter you're calling out there.
I love people that call out the most irrelevant fighters of all. GSP's not even in the in
He's not even
UFC
part of
I
right
would see
now.
it though. I'm guilty. I would
I'd
see
love
it.
it.
Nick Diaz almost just
Because
had
we
it.
just want to see a GSP return.
I'd love to see
He almost
that
just
fight.
had a title fight against
If he
Tyron.
gets that middleweight strap, that's interesting.
Yeah.
GSP.
Nick Diaz might come back soon.
That Cuban Missile.
You think that could
Crisis,
happen though?
man.
GSP comes back and gets an automatic title shot.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Oh well, if Bisping won it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
If the champ gets what he wants. But I think he should get rid of fucking. If he could beat you, I'll get rid of him. I don't think he can because
No.
that missile fires. That knee comes right to your head, splits your scalp.
I know you.
You reminded me of the day my heart like shattered when he got knocked. Weidman got knocked out.
Chris
man.
Weidman.
Oh,
What
God.
you got on Weidman? You
None
got
of us were
news, right?
surprised about that shit, boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chris Weidman. He's fighting Gegard Mousasi at
That's a
UFC.
good fight
At
for-
UFC
for
210.
him. That's a good fight.
Now,
That's a
now if Chris
great fight.
Weidman loses, will you take him off your
I'm off
Man
the
Crush Monday?
bandwagon.
He should
I'm
retire.
Off the bandwagon if he loses, bro.
He's
tough.
gonna move
You
up,
should have
right?
been off the bandwagon like 3 fights ago.
If he goes up, I think it's worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those guys are huge.
Wasn't he talking
He
about
always
that?
said he wanted to fight John Jones and have fun, buddy.
I know, because John Joe's
Have fun.
he gonna fuck you up.
Cody No Love and TJ Dillashaw is announced for Ultimate Fighter.
Does that seem redundant to you guys, or do you guys like it?
I love it.
What
Yeah.
you mean?
I hate that
Redundant,
Uriah.
like the episode series. We just want to see him fight already. And
No, I actually.
or do you mind
love
them
it.
just showing more episodes of fake trash talk, which isn't believable?
I like
Well,
it.
I feel like they could see Cody No Love as a star. I mean, he's a champion.
I think if he beats TJ, I mean, I'd have to see the rest of how people respond in these fights as well. But I wouldn't evade a fight with Conor. I could see that too because
Yeah.
they had their issues at one of the tough
Yeah.
events where he was like, "What you gonna do?" I'll do
yeah,
something.
Cody No
That
Love
was
just
his
pushed
son.
him.
I know, Cody.
And he just called him a little twerp. And yeah. Cody said that his hit list in line is T.J. Dillashaw,
Love it.
Jose
Jose.
Aldo, Connor.
Why he wants Jose?
See,
Why do you want to?
I would love to see it though.
I'd rather people do that than ask for Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz.
I know,
mean,
man. Where the fuck did it come from?
They ain't fighting unless it's
call
the
out
Conor.
champions rather than
Well, Nick
people that
Diaz
are
ain't fighting.
suspended and
He ain't fighting
not
anybody.
fighting.
I think you should worry about TJ right now because TJ's on a mission, and if you think you
Yo, I can't get over it. I thought this was a joke. I was listening to one of these guys who makes their own podcast too. They're talking about how much TJ was obsessed with that belt. That during his wedding, when he married his precious wife and took a photo with her, he had to have the belt on.
no,
I said that's bullshit. So I looked up the photo. And there he go with his wife.
That's honestly
for
like
real though.
that's
He was
honest-
obsessed. He's one of those Rocky Balboa types that are just obsessed with that championship.
That's honestly like my manager. My manager at work. I'm airing it out now. I hope he never finds this podcast. I get fired. But my man buys like 3 of every sneaker that he gets. 1 to wear, 1 to never wear, and 1 to wear whenever he wants. It's some weird stuff.
What an asshole.
It happened. You looked at the picture.
He said, "Babe, I do love you, but this is my true love here on the right."
What an asshole.
You think he proposed to her with that?
Yeah, probably.
He probably put her around her wrist.
He probably did it like Dana White did.
What a
Love you,
douchebag.
babe.
But
You're the champion of my world.
my manager buys sneakers. My manager buys sneakers to rock and stock, and then he bought a pair of
Say what?
some stupid. It's stupid. But he bought a pair of all white NMDs, which is it's just an all white sneaker for those who aren't.
Speaking of
familiar with
sneakers, I do need a pair all white.
All right, I'll hook it up. But he bought a pair of all white NMDs, really expensive sneakers, and he tucked them,
Just all
and he
white
said he's
sneakers.
gonna wear them at his wedding.
That's that TJ Dillashaw shit.
To wear him at his
shit.
wedding, and then one of my other managers like made a joke when he walked in like to him and was like, "Hey, why don't you wear this at your wedding as well?" It was like an Adidas polo. I work at Adidas. For those who don't
Yeah.
know. And he was like, "That's a good idea for the after party." I was like, "Oh no." So
Oh,
if you're
man.
listening, you got to get your style up. Your stain is terrible. But anyways, that's the next race.
It's true though, but I guess it's kind of necessary. I kind of appreciate TJ for doing that because these people are looking for money fights rather than fighting the best. And TJ's he's fighting the best. Wow.
And he's
wow.
That should be a money
While
fight.
Michael
Like,
Bisping is
money.
dodging #1 contenders.
Now, do you watch the? I forgot what the show's called. I'm sorry.
Ultimate
Yeah,
Fighter?
Ultimate Fighter.
I don't, and I guess I
watch
will.
it.
I might.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
just
watching
they all
this.
like I would say they all get redundant. They're all the same.
Yeah,
They're all the
'cause
same.
I was about to
hey,
say-
bro, that guy's been talking shit about me. They get drunk one night every season. There's one drunk night where they fucking get out of control.
I always try to watch a show, and then it's just I don't know. I can't really keep up with shows that aren't on Netflix.
I know, and
So-
because I hate watching commercials. I'll tell you that.
I hate watching commercials, and oh man, it's 8:00 on a Wednesday. Let's tune in. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably busy at 8:00. Let me see it at 9. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about the Ultimate Fighter.
I do want to see how they interact because TJ I don't think has seen Team Alpha Male since
Yeah.
he left.
Uriah's on Cody's side too.
And I know you guys probably
Oh,
gonna be
God.
whispering in Cody's ear.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him.
Yeah.
He left us.
I don't understand how he can. He's in a retired life and he's still obviously a part of UFC and
Dude, I
everything.
would do
but
that in a heartbeat.
He's
man.
in Cody's ear like a little puppy.
TJ called you a bitch.
You gonna let that fly?
Like you're my best friend. You won the belt. I never did. You know. Like
TJ used to be my favorite. And then he's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm your favorite.
Did you hear about Nate Diaz? He wants to leave MMA. He applied for his
hate
boxing
that
license and
Connor got his head gassed up.
For real.
Connor gassed up Nate Diaz's
He
head.
said he's not fighting it unless it's Connor.
That's Connor moved on. It's done.
Get over Bay. Get over her, right?
Connor
Like,
moved
he
on.
says it.
Dana White moved on. 'Cause
All right,
he
well
doesn't
you're
want Connor to get
well
hurt
you're
like
Vince
that.
McMahon. Moved on. Get over
Yeah,
it.
for real.
He determines the fight.
There's so
You
many
don't.
fights. I'd love to see him fight. Tony Ferguson. I'd love to see him fight.
I'd love
Who,
him to
Connor?
see fight
No, Nate.
Nate Diaz.
Rafael Dos Anjos again.
Oh,
He's-
man.
He's plummeted down.
No, but he left the division.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
good,
that's true.
wise move there. I'm looking forward to see who they book him with.
Forgot
But
about that.
there's so many good fights.
Who's
with
been
Nate.
calling him out? I forgot.
If what?
Somebody's been calling out Rafael.
Really?
Dos Anjos.
Oh, Alan Joban.
Oh.
It's a good fight.
He's coming off a victory too, right?
Mike, idiot Perry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, I'm
Didn't
glad
he
you
just
brought
call
that
somebody
up.
out?
There's someone in my history class named Mike Perry. He sits right by me.
You probably hate that motherfucker.
Yo,
Who the fuck is he?
the Professor Mike Perry? I'm like, I broke it.
I mean, we
couldn't believe my ears.
You remember we had a kid in our school named Muhammad Ali?
Get
Get out.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
when?
remember that?
Why would they do that?
Every time, I think the
That's
kid got
embarrassing.
to be named after such
Because
greatness,
it's like,
right?
ooh,
You can never live up to it.
Ooh, you doing
You gotta live up to that
construction?
name.
But they used to like call him down to get picked up, and Muhammad Ali reports to the main office.
Oh my goodness.
How can you name your kid that?
I'm naming my son Kobe Bryant. It
I'm
don't
gonna
even
name him Luke
matter.
Skywalker. You fuck him up for the rest of your life, man.
I'm gonna,
Greatness.
Give him some expectations,
I'm
right?
gonna name mine Luke Cockhold.
The
Martin
Luke.
Luther King, man. Just say shit like that.
Oh no, that's bad.
I know. You're gonna be depressed forever.
Oh my god. Johnny Hendricks moving up to middleweight he's fighting Hector Lombard, the guy that got knocked out by Dan Henderson.
Which Hector Lombard, I'd like to talk about this event too, since it's involved in MMA. He was actually supposed to be in SUG.
Really?
Yeah, SUG 3.
Now what is that?
This Sunday is coming up
Submission
next.
Underground.
29th. Is
With
that
John
this-
Jones and Hendo.
That shit is
Oh, when
getting
Jesus
elite.
refers to them
Yeah.
wrestling on a
Back-
cardboard.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
actually
Chael Sonnen's program.
that shit's getting elite. Real elite.
it
Chad
really
Mendes
is.
is in it this
Is,
weekend.
now is it fights or is it
Jeff
just wrestling?
Glover, Dennis is gonna be in it. Gary Tonin, Gordon Ryan. These are all huge names.
Is it fights or just wrestling?
Grappling.
Grappling.
Yeah.
Alright.
And jiu-jitsu.
And,
So no punches being thrown.
No.
But Eddie Bravo's looking to put palm strikes in his EBIs, which would be interesting.
I love
Not
him.
fists, just palm strikes. To I guess when people stall, you can't when someone's pounding you. So it allows more movement. It's pretty good.
Oh, I'm actually glad you brought that up. Did you hear about the new 2 UFC rules they added? people are not allowed to point fingers
Yeah.
when they're
DC was so happy about that.
Yeah.
He said, "Get the gloves up, boys."
Yeah.
He said, John Jones.
John Jones can't do it. Connor does it a lot too, in my opinion. A bunch of fighters.
I mean, they can, or either this. I don't see the difference. It's simply, or like in some sense, they'll find a new way.
It's just to prevent
measure
eye poking.
distance. Yeah.
I mean, what was that one guy that just eye poked the life out of? Oh man, Carlos Jr. Antonio Carlos Jr. Why do I know his name?
He was so
Just because he eye pokes.
he was so happy after he.
Oh,
won
is that
too.
the one that was recent?
Yeah, he eye poked like 3
207.
He's in
times.
Sug 3 as well. Sorry.
Oh, really?
That's why I said that. Yeah. Chael Sonnen was supposed to be in that. Hector Lombard first. Hector backed out. Chael filled in. Chael backed out, and then they got that guy in to face Gary Tonin, who's a leg lock specialist.
Well, hope they don't do that palm strike till he fights, because he'll eye poke the crap out of you.
Next on UFC news over the past few weeks, they're trying to get Stipe Miocic and Junior Dos Santos 2. It's in the works for UFC 211 in Dallas in May 13th.
Now, Junior Dos Santos won the first fight, right?
Yes,
I
knocked
feel
Stipe
bad for
out.
Stipe. Yeah. That was a 5-round war.
That might
That
be the
was
end
fun.
of. You think it might be the end of Stipe's title reign if that happens?
Could be.
You think so?
Could be. Because
I think it can be.
Junior's got power. He's got good
I just
boxing.
don't
He's a cleaner
Oh.
striker.
I don't see where Junior Dos Santos earned this title shot. I don't know if I'm missing
He
something.
beat the shit out of Ben Rafa.
Kane, he's out. I don't think they want.
Everybody's just injured right
I
now.
don't
We're
think
doomed.
they don't want to do the We're Doomed 2 because the way.
Well, we're
Miocic
doomed just pulled
won-
out, right?
No, it was Cain Velasquez who pulled
Yeah,
out.
he pulled out because his back.
Oh yeah. yeah.
We're Doom's looking for a fight, but I think Stipe doesn't.
He
want
wanted
to
the
fight
title,
him
I
again.
thought.
Yeah, and then everyone else is filled. Travis Brown, Arlovsky. The perfect matchup is Junior Dos Santos because I think he's sitting at 5 or 6 in the
I
division.
personally just hate when the champion is not fighting the number 2 contender because I feel like, or number 3.
Or number 1.
Number
I-
one,
I agree.
yeah, number 1, number 2, number 3. I hate when they go deeper than the top 5. I feel like it's unnecessary. But to each his own.
We mentioned Michael Bisping, no money, with the money fight. Khabib and Tony is officially announced for UFC
Finally.
209.
Great. That's looking like a great card.
Yeah, I want to go see it live again.
Where's it at?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, yeah, no, that's what we mean when we say live.
It's in Buffalo, but we're gonna go to.
In Buffalo. It's the closest we'll get, right?
Yeah, that won't be busy.
And
Oh
then
yeah, it won't.
They
either.
announced as well for UFC 210 the rematch Cormier and Johnson 2. How do you feel about
Finally
that?
get to see Cormier. I feel like he'll get injured.
Yeah,
Let me
I
not say
really do.
anything. Let me not say
If he
anything.
gets injured one more time, if they don't take the belt, that's some bullshit.
It is.
Just hand it to Johnson at that point because he's been waiting.
For real. Because Jones is coming in hot in July. He
And
always
I personally rather see Johnson versus Jones than
Swear to
Cormier.
They were
versus
supposed to
Jones.
fight until Jones got arrested. For real.
Jones is such a fuck up sometimes.
And that's where Cormier came in to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what started it all. Freaking Jones. He ruined his own
And
career.
as well for UFC 210, and this is the last thing, Max Holloway and Jose Aldo in the works for UFC 210.
That'd
Do you
be a
think
good
that's
card.
that's well deserved?
That was the
Who's
Cormier,
headlining that event?
Yeah.
Cormier
So
Johnson.
Two title fights on UFC 210
That'd be
potentially.
good.
I like that.
I love it. I think it needs to happen.
And I think what they'll do,
understacked
since they
the
are
208.
going to make more of the fight night cards, more cards on TV than pay-per-views, they have more title fights on these pay-per-view cards.
Yeah, 'cause
that means a
they're
lot of
all
these
interested in
top-ranked
making-
fights could be on fight night, like
All
a number
interested in
1 versus
making
2.
money. When you put one title on the card, or 2 or 3, when they did for UFC 205, that brings in a lot of money, a lot of gate, a lot of people coming into the arena.
I mean, I'm more excited, way more excited than for the 209 card than this 208 card coming
Yeah.
up. I feel like
I
everybody
think it'll
is.
be. It won't be. I think it's gonna be a good card, but
208.
yeah.
It
Well, you
looks,
can't sleep on it. You know,
it looks like a
206.
glorified fight
we
night.
slept on 206, and it was honestly one of my favorite cards of the year.
So I'm not gonna sleep on it, but
Yeah,
I'm
neither
not
am
gonna
I.
buy it.
No, hell no.
But I'll be watching.
I'll have my eye in there. Don't
be
worry.
But 209, 210, even 211, they're potentially going to bring in some title fights there. And by then, Jones will be back. Conor maybe. And you never know what's in store for the UFC in the next few months. And that's it for me. Anything else?
Anything from you, Christian? It's been 2 weeks.
In news of boxing, Pacquiao say he's down to fight Conor McGregor.
Well,
Who isn't?
For real.
they just all want the money. Dana White, I don't think we talked about the Dana White offer.
Yeah, he offered-
25 million.
Chump change for
I
Mayweather.
know.
He looked at him stupid, but didn't look at him. But he looked.
He
was
basically
perplexed
did.
for sure. He said that motherfucker's a clown. That was his
He
response.
violated Dana White. He was like, Dana, I used to carry my bags when they used to fly around, of course, for like the fights and everything. And he came at Dana's neck and he said, "Used to carry my bags. $25 million is a horrible offer." And it is for Floyd Mayweather, but it's a great offer for Conor.
I mean, wasn't Mayweather offering Conor more though?
I think the most
He said
Conor offered him.
What was it?
Was it
15?
10 like
Yeah.
off his last match?
Yeah, it depended
But
on.
also pay-per-view sales, right?
Yeah.
Which matters
Conor-
Well, that's
a
what
lot.
Dana put on the line too.
Yeah, Conor made $4 million the night he beat Eddie Alvarez, and
What would
Floyd
you
was
give
willing.
What would I give Floyd?
Now that you have two,
If I
like
was,
you have promotions, you have boxing and UFC, so you got to disperse the money all over.
I would give Floyd $100 million guaranteed.
Okay, that's a lot of money. I don't have $100 million to just throw away like that. But how much did he make for the Andre Ward fight? Do you remember that one?
All I know is those
Wait,
pay per views were
Andre
shit.
I'm sorry, not Andre Ward. The last fighter.
Andre Berto.
Andre Berto.
Gaga.
His
Who?
pay-per-view buys were like under 500,000.
300. 300K.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about pay-per-views buys. I'm
Oh.
talking how much money he made.
300?
I think he had a deal, right, to always make like 100
Yeah,
million with
he gets
Showtime.
guaranteed to get 100 mil, man.
What I would do is I would give probably Mayweather somewhere around the 60.
I respect Dana though
60
for,
range.
for being.
Yeah.
I feel like Conor, 25 million itself is almost a stretch. That's a lot
Yeah.
of money for Conor.
He made that with Nate.
All together. He usually racks up more than what you see.
I don't know. Maybe I'll offer Conor 20 and then a cut in the pay-per-views too. But definitely Mayweather's going to be he's the cash cow of that. That's his.
Yeah.
You're talking to Mayweather's business.
I just feel bad because Conor is going to be doing more of the promotion than anything.
Oh, of course.
He's way
I
better
think-
at it than
I
Floyd.
think the UFC needs
But it's
to
going to
promote
be
that fight.
Floyd's. Showtime is Floyd's, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the UFC needs to promote that because the way boxing promotes fights is horrible, in my opinion.
Well, UFC.
That shit looks like conducted by
For
someone
real.
in high school.
UFC really, it's not their brand to promote. You know,
It's their
I
fighter.
understand
Yeah,
it'll be
it's
giving
their fighter,
Conor
though.
more love, but I don't know. I
don't
think
know.
UFC is a more stubborn company to give other companies money in their pocket.
It's just I don't know how the money's gonna work. You have to pay promotion. You have to
Yeah.
pay Mayweather promotions. You have to, Showtime. UFC
Dana,
gets a cut.
Conor,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
so weird. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah,
out.
I know Dana does have. They definitely have. UFC itself have to get a cut of that just
Yeah,
because it's
they
their
have-
fighter.
Yeah, they have to.
Because
That's
I
why
know
I don't
I know
understand
there
how
was,
they're gonna make bread.
Did
how
Brock
they're gonna
Lesnar
break bread.
get in the WWE get money for when Brock Lesnar went to the UFC?
the
Or no?
the plan was that WWE would get somebody from UFC or like some type of exchange for that.
Yeah.
But-
Did they or no?
They ended up never. They wanted Van Zant.
Oh,
They
yeah,
wanted
that's true.
Rousey. I don't know if
Do you
I
think
haven't
that's gonna
heard.
come later?
Either
or
way,
was it-
even if it comes later, it's not going to be part of the Brock Lesnar
Oh.
exchange. I feel like WWE really got ripped off for that, and I was just about to bring that up because
Probably waiting for
The
WrestleMania.
UFC promoted the video game and everything.
yeah, we couldn't
That's
get
true.
WWE couldn't
Yeah.
get Ronda.
No.
They just got her for the one appearance.
Nobody
but
wants Ronda anymore.
They wanted her when she was
I know.
hot.
Right.
I think the WWE would love Ronda right now.
Yeah, they would.
think.
And there's still rumors about that itself. But I don't. It's all up to Ronda.
Yeah.
The
Can't
balls
believe
in
Floyd
Ronda's
was there
court.
too.
Oh,
He
well,
fought Big Show.
Yeah,
He
and that was
broke
such.
Big Show's
I remember
nose.
Yeah, with
being.
some
Did he?
brass knuckles.
Yeah, no, not when he broke his nose. It was with his.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
just
thought
hit
he
him.
had some brass
No.
knuckles.
No,
on.
It was
he
that he
didn't know.
Didn't he hit Big
No,
Show with some brass knuckles? Though?
He did in the actual fight.
Oh, okay.
He broke his nose, and that was the whole thing. Big Show told him to punch him, and like all that frustration. He said that was like actual frustration when he chased him down,
Yeah.
because he didn't know he'll break his nose. And I mean, I don't know if you guys remember it, but Big Show got on his knees, to
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
Floyd's
I know.
height.
Floyd hit him with
And
two
he
pieces.
hit him with a quick two-piece, and you just seen blood gushing down Big Show's
And then
nose.
Floyd
Oh
just
my
dipped.
gosh.
Yeah, he ran.
Floyd probably get
No
murdered.
mercy. That's the pay-per-view was at. Why do I remember that? I don't know. I'm
I
an
remember
avid
that.
fan.
Big Show, you know.
Is it true T.I. fucked up Floyd Mayweather?
That's just a rumor.
What happened?
I think I heard it, man.
What happened?
I think
Yeah,
T.I.
that was a while
fucked up
ago.
Floyd
Oh.
Mayweather.
I think
Oh,
they
yeah.
involved chairs and they threw shit at each other. It was bad.
I don't know. Get him under that promotion that 50 Cent has.
How's that Chris Brown fight
But
going?
yeah, what's
Um,
going on with that?
Soulja Boy just got arrested
For what?
for his Dracos.
For his what?
His guns. His
Oh.
guns that he waved around Instagram.
Wow, what an idiot.
Those are
canceled now.
unregistered, I'm assuming.
No, I forgot what it was exactly. I'm not really in tune with Soulja
I'm
Boy
sure
like
he
that,
are.
but it was something very stupid.
So no fight.
I don't know what's happening with that. I heard
Probably
that.
not.
I heard that they got a fight in Dubai, and
What?
Yeah,
I don't know
heard
why.
about
Maybe it's because they're not licensed boxers. You know what I mean?
They would never be. I wonder how that
exactly.
works when you
that.
like.
Floyd's gonna promote it.
Like you can't just have you can't basically have a street fight and put it on pay per view. You know what I mean? That's
Fucking pay-per-view.
illegal.
What about that Conor McGregor press?
Oh yeah, what is that?
He wants pay-per-view. He wants to make that a pay-per-view. He's
What?
he's gonna have a sit-down with Ariel Helwani, and he
Interview?
wants that to be
Saturday.
pay-per-view. Yeah.
Oh.
You
Okay.
believe that shit? Does he think he's higher than like? Well, who are you? I'm not gonna pay money to see you talk. The fuck?
He's doing the reveal of him. You know how he's been filming the 13th jockey or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out 4:30 on Saturday.
So excited about that.
I know nothing about this.
What is that?
I don't fucking know. I know I seen him in a few commercials. You remember you seen those?
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to be on like Game of Thrones or something?
Oh yeah. That's
Didn't they say that?
Yeah, he's gonna.
That's kind
I
of
think
crazy.
I think he has an acting career ahead of him.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think he
of
could.
course.
I think
he's in
could
it now.
Like I think he could end up being like The Rock. The way
Yeah.
he transcends.
He does have the personality.
It is personality
because we seen a
he's-
commercial and we meet Christian after that said he wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even when The Rock started, he wasn't the best, and now he turned into the
Yeah.
biggest.
All you need is the personality.
Over the past 2 months,
And you said it yourself. You said Michael Bisping was good, right?
Yeah.
That
It's
he
the
has
guys with
personality. Rhonda sucks.
Like
though.
I mean, Michael Bisping didn't do great, but like he played his role like pretty good in the movie, in my opinion.
So I mean, that's Michael Bisping too. I don't know. He hasn't
Yeah.
even got a movie deal.
Yeah.
But
Vin Diesel.
nevertheless,
Just look at his resume. Like, every last movie his
For real.
that he's in it, an MMA fighter's in it.
oh wow.
Rhonda.
as I'm mentally calculating all this, Rhonda, he had
Gina
didn't he have
Carano.
Gina Carano?
Yeah.
Was she in 6 or
Six.
was
And
anybody
then
in 5?
I don't remember 5, but I know Michael Bisping now, and that's
So
3 in a row.
Last 3, right? Maybe he just likes these jokes.
And I heard rumors
Why
of
not?
Tyron being in part 8.
Oh, was he on the set? You said?
I think Tyron Woodley's in part 8.
Man, they can't.
He
get
was in
away
Straight Outta Compton, I know that.
It's from the same
he was
director.
he was
Oh.
a big role. I remember I saw
He was
him.
part of Lynch
It's from the same director, so yeah.
He was part of Lynch Mob in that movie.
I don't remember seeing. I don't know. I didn't know who he was then. So.
I could show you.
Oh, maybe we
As we
gotta
talk
watch that
about
tonight.
movies.
Movies, because we should have a movie podcast going, Lou. We got my man here, EJ, right now. Who we're gonna have the WWE podcast sooner than
Oh,
later.
that's right.
snap!
Right, EJ?
He's in the corner.
He's in the corner posted up, learning the way. But I think this is gonna wrap up the MMA one.
Sure.
Any last thoughts for you guys?
Oh, I wanted to say something. Today, Connor posted a picture of
Oh yeah.
with his hands behind his back, and his comment was pick one and say please or something like that. And I looked at the amount of people people follow him. 10.2 million followers.
Seriously?
The last time I checked his followers numbers, it was like at 8 something, and I haven't been on his page in like weeks.
Shocking.
He's getting
Yeah, that's shocking. You're on his page every day.
no,
Jesse.
he's getting extremely famous for real.
Look at this.
Yeah,
As Connor is his phone
my,
case.
my background, my homepage, just for real.
Are you sure you're not in a committed relationship with him?
I text them.
Do you not have the
Text
Funko
him
Pop
in.
of
We
his?
text
I
sometimes.
wish.
Doesn't mean you get response.
He's the only person I know that bought Macmoji.
Oh, you did?
Fuck you, yeah. You want to see it? Yeah, they got some cool emojis, man.
I remember he sent me them like the first day, and then he hasn't sent me them since.
Yeah, I don't use it anymore.
Wow.
They
What
got
an
mad
asshole.
shit.
Do you recommend Macmoji to anybody, Jesse?
No, it's a waste of $2. I don't use it anymore.
Do you not own this?
Oh,
No.
Conor McGregor one?
That's
Jesse.
dope.
What is that?
I know
The
what
Conor McGregor
Oh yeah, you
Funko
gotta
Pop.
get the Funko Pop
Oh, I got Conor McGregor everything.
until he loses.
Yeah,
I believe
I'll
only
cry
him and
again.
Rhonda have Funkos.
Can he lose this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tony Ferguson? Yep. Khabib, no. He'll beat Khabib.
He should
I
knock
think
him
that.
out.
Yeah.
Unless Khabib gets him to the ground the whole fight, which I mean he can.
Yeah.
But I don't think he could.
Plus, he
win.
could lose to Floyd Mayweather too.
Oh, that's
He
sure.
will.
That's different.
Floyd Mayweather.
And he is also taking a break, so I don't know when his schedule would coincide with Ferguson's if he even fights this year. You know what I mean?
I just hope he doesn't get too movie heavy or like too like
Ronded?
famous. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. I don't want him to I don't want him to lose his fame and get all these distractions and everything the way Ronda did, and then her lose, and then her image just be completely gone. But I don't see if Conor did ever lose again, he'll be right back in it. He won't do what Ronda did. He'll get back in the ring, get his belt back. We'll do whatever he has to do to win. Ronda doesn't.
He should
seem
defend
to-
his title this year.
Well,
I know, right? We worried about it. Hopefully he defends it.
Yeah, I want him
that's
to.
what I'm
I want. them-
He's never defended a title.
yeah, I want. No, he did in Cage Warriors in Ireland.
all right, Jesse. Let's talk about UFC.
Yeah, I agree. I want to hear Bruce Buffer say, and still Conor McGregor champion.
If Conor
I agree.
McGregor,
He knows how to win them, though.
That's for damn sure. He just needs to keep him. Keep one.
Well, with that being said, I think it's time to wrap it up. We're all set. You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name All of the Above ENT. Again, it's going to be podcast once every week, mostly Mondays, unless it's a card before. Then we'll probably get it out that Friday. But yeah, it's back to our one podcast a week schedule.
When's spring break?
Back to school.
Mine's first week of March.
Oh, yeah, that's
So-
wrong.
Oh, so the fight night there.
Yeah.
So I mean, when
And
spring
the
break
Woodley fight as well.
when spring break comes, we'll try to kick out as many episodes as possible with our with red corner, blue corner. We really
We're trying to get a video camera too.
yeah,
so you can see our
we're
faces.
planning on a bunch. We just got to get it
We're on
out.
a level 100 right now. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get to 200.
And speaking of red corner, blue corner, the last episode we dropped was the bonus segment, and I advise you to check it out because me and Jesus go at it.
Which one was it? Oh,
That was the
That
one
was
that me and
such a good one.
you remember you know what I'm talking about,
It was
Christian?
a while ago. It was back in December.
It was a while ago, but me and Jesus went at it. It was a good fight. So
Yes.
I definitely advise you guys to check it out. With all that said, thank you for the support. We out.
Peace.